everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Joy. This is my second update on my years of usage eyeshadow project pan created by Sarah Katherine. The goal of this project is to use each eyeshadow in the palette 21 times, as this is year 2021. If I hit pan on the eyeshadow before using it 21 times, it is considered that I already hit my goal on that eyeshadow. In my previous update, I hit goal for 3 eyeshadows, one of which I hit pan before using it 21 times. For this update, I hit goal more than twice what I achieved in my first update. I am working on 8 eyeshadow palettes in this project. All of these were actually in my Project 10 Uses Eyeshadow Edition last year. And I was able to hit my goal on all of the eyeshadow palettes except for this You Can Be Belonging eyeshadow palette. So I already have a good head start, and I also had this in my Christmas project pan. So for some of this, I actually use more than 10 times the eyeshadows. So I really have a very good head start. And in my previous update, for this eyeshadow palette where I will start my update which is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Comfort Zone. So I got this before they changed the packaging and added 2 more shades. So this is what the palette looks like right now. And in my previous update, I mentioned that I already hit my goal on the definer on the left. So this one, I've used it 21 times. But for the rest, I haven't hit my goal yet. Let me just show you how I'm tracking it in this notebook. So this is how I'm tracking it. I'm marking the number of every time I use the eyeshadow, so I mark it. And as you can see, I already shaded the left definer because I've already used it 21 times. But for the rest, I haven't even used more than 10 times. So we have here the brow bone, this right brow bone, and the right definer. I haven't used them more than 10 times yet. So these are still from my last year's Project 10 uses. And the most I have used for the others where I haven't hit my goal on yet is 13 times. Now, if I'm going to calculate how far I am on this eyeshadow palette, using it 21 times for each eyeshadow, for this one, I am at 62%. Now, moving on to the next eyeshadow palette, which is the Belonging You Can Be. So as I mentioned earlier, for this eyeshadow palette, I haven't used this 10 times. I wasn't able to hit my goal last year. So for most of this, I actually I haven't used it 10 times yet. But I did hit my goal already on the Jet shade. So there, this is Jet. And in terms of my tracking of the eyeshadow, this is my usage. So as you can see there, for most of them, the most I have used apart from Jet would be Reef. I've already used it 8 times. And then the rest 7 times. The update or the achievement I have for this update is that I have finally used all of the eyeshadows. So this is Reef, and then the last one that I tried is Smug. And so far, I'm actually enjoying this eyeshadow palette. And in terms of my progress, obviously this is the one that I have the least progress because I haven't used this 10 times last year. And I am at 25% if I'm going to use all of the eyeshadows 21 times. And then moving on, the next eyeshadow palette that I'm going to give you an update would be I Heart Revolution. So this one is the Lemon Drizzle. And for this one, I actually haven't worked on this yet in this project. But I have used some of the eyeshadows here more than 10 times. Yeah, I think I would be able to use this a lot. sometime late March, April, and May. These are the colors I would typically use during that time of the year. The bright ones, the yellows. So for this one, if I'm also going to calculate my usage, I would say I am at 53%. Next update would be this color pop through my eyes. So for this one, I haven't used it a lot, but I did use it in February this month. In particular, the shade Mesmerize and Lomo. Yeah, I was using this because it's pink, and typically in February, you wear pink. So anyway, for this one, the one I have used the most is Mesmerize, and I have used it 18 times. So that one, I'll probably be able to hit my goal next month if I work on that. So I just need to work on that 3 times. And then the next one would be Sandalwood. But the rest, I haven't really tried. I haven't worked on it. So it's this one, Mesmerize and Sandalwood. And if this one, if I'm going to calculate, I'm at 57%. So this is higher than the Lemon Drizzle from iHeart Revolution, but it's lower against the Wet n Wild Color Icon Comfort Zone, because this one is at 62%. And it's obviously, I've used it more. I mean, in terms of percentage, because there are less eyeshadows there. There are 16 eyeshadows in here, and that one, there's just 8 eyeshadows, so it's double. Now, the next one is this Pure Soiree Diaries, and for this one, I actually haven't worked on this as much as I probably should. Yeah, I haven't been reaching for this, and for this one, if I calculate where I am already at 52%. So the one that I think I have most progress on, if you can tell, would be this one. But in terms of the number of uses, I actually use Twinkle the most. So Twinkle is this eyeshadow, this one. And I enjoy this one the most also. And then next would be the Smashbox. This is the Smashbox Cover Shot Golden Hour, which I also haven't worked on as much, but I have worked on this more than the Pure Soiree Diaries. And for this one, I am at 55%. Let me show you my tracking for that one. So yeah, there. As you can see, the one I've used the most would be Stare, the shade Stare, and Dope. So Dope would be this one, and then Stare would be this one. I think I got it right. Yeah, so this is Dope, and this is Stare. Now, moving on to Winky Locks. So I haven't shown you yet the eyeshadow that I've hit my goal on for this update, and this is where I actually hit my goal on. I hit my goal on the shade Boots, so this one. And again, as the other eyeshadows I've hit my goal on, most of them were actually used as an eyeliner. So this is also what I was doing. I was using it as an eyeliner. And then for the rest of the shade, I actually have a good progress on this one. Let me show you my tracking. Here, you'll see that I actually have used it 21 times already. And then for the other shades, like for the shade Purr, I've used it 15 times already. And the shade Cat Eye, I have used it 14 times. So for Purr, it's the pink shade in here. That one, the light pink. And Cat Eye is this gold color. So this one, I might be able to increase my usage of this one in March and probably hit my goal on some of them. And for this one, if I calculate the number of uses I have against the total number of eyeshadow, the number of times I need to use it, I would say I am at 62% as well. So it's the same as the Wet n Wild Color Icon Comfort Zone. And then lastly, this is the 8th eyeshadow palette, and this is where I have hit my goal on many of the eyeshadows. In my previous update, I was able to hit goal on this eyeshadow shade. This is the shade Marina, is it? Yes, it's Marina. And then for this update, I actually hit all of the other eyeshadows apart from Breezy. So for Breezy, I still have a long way to go. Let's see how many times I've used it. If I remember it right, I've used it 11 times. Right, so I've used it 11 times. So as you can see, I already colored this because I already hit pan on it before using it 21 times. And then I've also used the other eyeshadows 21 times. So Conch, Sunset, Seaside, Siren, Riptide, and Pearl. And Breezy 11 times. I'll probably be able to find a way how to use it. So far, I enjoyed using Smug. So maybe it may be the same. Let's have a look. No, it's not the same. But I'll probably be able to use it the same way as how I was applying Smug. So there you go. That's my update. And for this one, I have used this. I'm already at 94%. So this is the one I have used the most. And the one I've used the least is this Belonging, followed by the Pure Soiree Diaries. And this one, I've used it 52%. And so for this update, I have hit goal on 7 eyeshadows. Starting with this one, I've hit goal on 6 eyeshadows. So Sunset, Conch, Pearl, Riptide, Siren, and Seaside. And then the 7th one would be coming from this Winky Locks Kitten palette, and the shade is Boots. So it's 7 eyeshadows versus 3 eyeshadows in my first update. So in my next update, I hope that I'll be able to hit goal on more than 7. Let's see. But let's see. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!